So I'm back at that Milkman's house that I went to, and you'll have to forgive me because I'm kind of losing my voice. But so I came in here and I saw the barn, or the little shed in the back, and so I wanted to come and visit again because I wanted to go and look at the shed. So I'm back. It does not, the bone is still there. That's still there. Hello? All the clothes, it looks pretty much how I remember finding it when I came the last time. I'll probably just pop out one of these windows and go check the barn out. My family is again waiting in the car for me. We went to go see that play. It's Rotten Tomatoes. It's like a little Shakespeare thing. It was cute. So the shed is back there. So I'm gonna go through this window right here. Also, another thing is I tried to go live on YouTube and it wouldn't let me. That was really loud. Okay, so this is the back of the house. There's the window. So this is kind of like, that's not, it's like fake brick, and then that's like the texture of sandpaper, and then they put that siding over it. Looks like a little animal maybe lived in there. Tin roof. Still very pretty. So I have like a hoodie on. I'm gonna put I cover my head up. Wow. Oh my gosh, there's two sheds, y'all. Oh my goodness. I did not know that there was two sheds. Holy cow. This is so cool. Back porch. There's that like faux brick, and then the siding that they put on there. Okay, so these little trees right here are privets, and they're Chinese privets, and they're just like super invasive, and I hate them, but I kind of like the way, and the camera is not doing it justice, but I kind of like the way that it looks right now. It's kind of, I don't know, it just looks really cool. So we have the little shed with the faux brick siding, and I am literally gonna poop my pants if somebody is here. I see some clothes hanging right there. Hello? Get out of town. You've got to be pooping me. Y'all, that is a dang old TV. How cool. Oh my gosh. Look. Philco. Oh man, that's just super duper cool. I'm gonna see if I can get like this. That was a piece of glass. That is so cool. Look at the light fixture still in here. I love that. Every part of me wants to take that. But I'm not. And I'll tell you one reason why I would love to have it is because The last house that I went to in Fountain Inn, if you remember, when I was going to get pizza that day and I stopped by that house, well, guess what I saw sitting out there as I drove by it today? An excavator. An actual excavator. They're going to tear it down. I mean, this has happened to like 3 houses now. I'm going to try to turn this TV upright. So I'm going to sit y'all. I don't know how to turn my camera around. But I'm going to put it facing me. And I'm going to try to sit this TV upright. And that's out the window. So maybe, I don't know if you can see me. But I'm going to try to tilt it. No snakes. It's so hard to see in here. Okay, here we go. I got enough battery for a light. Look at the innards. Look at that. I mean, y'all. So here's some information. If you want to read it, you can just pause it. I'll probably pause it later and look at it. But wow, that is just, that's really cool. And it's plugged in. So, not newspaper. That's just so cool. I'm hearing things in the woods moving around. When I got out of the car, I think there was like a little bunny that hopped through the bushes. It's actually kind of a cool little shed. Like, I mean, there's one hole in the roof. But I'm getting a picture. Besides that, like, it's pretty solid. But the TV's the only thing in here, so let's go ahead and we'll walk to the other shed. The other shed is more, I gotta put my hood back up. I took it down because it's kind of warm. But I don't want spiders in my hair. If I'm looking, I can't tell. I feel like there's another building out that way. So we've got clothes, shoes. Ooh, look at that rock. That's cool. You think that's there for a reason? I don't know. So it's just a whole bunch of trash right here. It's just oil. There's like oil jugs and antifreeze, some really old boots that are like crumbling. Did I already tell y'all I tried to do the YouTube live thing and it says that I have to make like these little short videos or something and post it? And so it wasn't letting me go live. So I'm going to have to figure that out. I'm so excited to see what's in this barn. So more of the backyard. Maybe, okay, well, maybe there was like a tractor or something here. And I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, a feather. That's pretty. Okay, so we're gonna, oh, there's a spider web right in the way. We're gonna look in here. Right now, it's just looking like, some wood. Hello, is anybody in here? There's Y'all, it's just like the never-ending barns. There's another one over there. Okay. Oh my God, it's so hot. I do really like finding bottles, but storing glass bottles is a different story because you do need space for that. So I can't take every single bottle I see. Just not possible. So that's just like a lot of fabric. I don't know what these are. It's, they look too tall to be doors. Okay, I'm taking this jacket off. Hold on a second. Whoop, almost dropped my phone. I feel like a teenager again, wearing my jacket tied around my waist. So I'm gonna hop over these doors, maybe. Whoop. Holding on to up there. There's some nails, but they're not. This is another part of the shed. It's an old, maybe an old bench, an old chair. Again, I'm gonna try to keep this short, but look right there. I didn't see that shed. I saw that shed. It's like I find a shed and then I find another shed and then another shed. This is funny. You know, I know all of y'all probably know that I take anxiety medicine for anxiety, and one thing about taking that is you don't have anxiety, even though I probably should right now. So maybe that makes me stupid. I don't know. But at least this is fun. Okay, I turned my flashlight off because I don't have much battery left. I found a jar. I just want to look at it really quick because it's kind of a cool looking jar. I've got a phone call coming in right now, but it says spam, so I'm gonna ignore that. Now I told y'all that there's certain mason jars that can be worth money. I have no idea which ones are worth anything. I really don't know hardly anything about glass. Our whole family has been kind of sick, and my mom is sick. And my mom's like sick, but she also has pneumonia. We're all sick. So I feel a little feverish. But this is fun, and it's like a little happy time for me. I think everybody wants happy times, even if they're feverish. Look at this wood. That's like, that's nice. Nice board right there. Oh, that nail almost got me. Look at it. But it's the top of the nail, so it didn't get me. Okay, so this is concrete right there. That's neat. This is a newer building. I mean, it's not super new, obviously, but you come down here, that's not like a blacksmith doesn't make that. Look at that. I like those rocks though. Okay. Still walking. There was another little building. Oh, I wish I could get like a whole shot of this. This is like, I mean, this is a huge structure right here. Look at that. That's really pretty. Don't know what that is. I guess it was like a plastic pallet. There are a lot of stones around here that look like purposefully placed. And I'm trying to imagine what this would look like if it were cleared. I'm not sure, but these stones, they look intentional. Okay, so we have more wood over here. That is cinder blocks. That's like a big pallet of cinder blocks. So, you know, sometimes somebody had some plans for this place. And just not much has been done. This is definitely a stall of an animal. You can kind of see there's some hay in there. Maybe they had horses here. Not quite sure. I know I told y'all earlier that I passed this place. I'm walking on the boards. That I passed this place often as a teenager, but it was never occupied. It's always been abandoned. So I don't know the history of this, other than at one point there was a milk truck that sat outside, a very old milk truck that sat outside of this this house. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Okay, so maybe, like, I'm guessing the stone foundation, duh. That would make sense, Sam, big dummy. Alright, I feel like I'm missing something. So there's really not much outside, but I had to come and check it out besides that really cool TV, because I just had to. I'm not really in Simpsonville. Oh, there's a trough. Look at that. I'm not in Simpsonville too often, so I wanted to. Oh my goodness. That is deer, y'all. There is deer over there. I don't know if y'all can see it. Hold on. Look. So there were 2 deer just now that went frolicking. Look. Oh my gosh. She's so pretty. I don't know if y'all saw her. I hope you did, because she was beautiful. Well, that was really nice. It kind of made my day. So, I entered through the back of the barn. I'm going to try to get in the front and show you. So this was the front. Very big barn. I wonder if he kept cows here because he was a milkman. Maybe he milked his own cows. And here's another little shed slash stable. Which is really cool. There's a jar. I think that's just a pickle jar. Lots of barbed wire. I think that's the first. Is that the first little building I went in? Or have I not gone in that one? There's a lot of briars. I don't think I went in this one. Nope, haven't been in here. So, not too much going on. Couple tires. Some plumbing. Yep, not a lot going on in this one. Now here is a big concrete slab, and I'm curious as to what's under it. If I had the time and the energy and all these other things, I would love to figure out how to get under it and just take a little peep. But I don't have the time or energy or any of that. Oh. So now I'm coming out on the other side of the house. I have a funny story about this house, but oh, bones. What? Does anyone know what kind of animal this is? There's a vertebrae. Oh. Got a little bit of a mandible. Don't know what else we got in here though. That's cool. A lot of bones at this house, my goodness. Maybe this should be, maybe the Milkman. Maybe that was like a cover-up. It's not a Milkman, he's the Bone Man. Spooky. Or maybe he crushes up bones and puts them into milk. I haven't. Yep. So that, I mean, you can, that's so thickly wooded. Is that a proper phrase? You definitely can't see everything that I just walked through from the road. You really have to get back there. That's the bone from the last time. And I'm not going to go in because I've already been in. I would love to go back in the attic. But I'm not going to do that either. Our family's waiting for me. So, yep, that's it. This has been a tour of the Milkman's house, looking at the barns. Oh, I forgot a barn. I did forget a barn, because this was just the roof. Look at that, power line's down. Gosh, wouldn't that just be terrible if it fell and I stepped on it? Oh, so sad. Alright, so I'm going to save this barn. I'm just going to do like an Instagram thing, because that's just what I'm going to do. So, bye.